Go.
Ready, set, go. Now must your conscience my acquaintance seal, and you must put me in your friend, since you have heard and with.
Letters, my lord, from Hamlet. These to your majesty, this to the queen.
From Hamlet? Who brought them?
Sailors, my lord, they say. I saw them not. They were given to me by Claudio. He received them of him that brought them.
Laertes, you shall hear them. Leave us. You shall know I am set naked on your kingdom. Tomorrow shall I beg to leave to see your kingly eyes, when I shall, first asking your pardon thereunto, recount the occasion of my sudden and most strange return. Hamlet. What should this mean? Are all the rest come back, or is it some abuse and no such thing?
Know you the hand?
'Tis Hamlet's character, naked, and in a postscript here he says alone. Can you devise me?
I am lost in it, my lord, but let him come. It warms the very sickness in my heart. I shall live and tell him to his teeth, thus this thou.
If it be so, Laertes, as how should it be so? How otherwise will you be ruled by me?
Ay, my lord, you will not overrule me to a peace.
To thine own peace, if he be now returned as checking at his voyage, and that he means no more to undertake it. I will work him to an exploit now ripe in my device, under the which he shall not choose but fall. And now for his death no wind of blame shall breathe, but even his mother shall unchange the practice and call it accident.
My lord, I will be ruled. The rather if you could devise it so that I will be the organ.
It falls right. You have been talked of since your travel much, and that in Hamlet's hearing for a quality wherein they say you shine. Your sum of parts did not together pluck such envy from him, as did that one and that in my regard of the unworthiest siege.
What part is this, my lord?
Laertes, was your father dear to you, or are you like the painting of a sorrow, a face without a heart?
Why ask you this?
Not that I think you did not love your father, but that I know love is begun by time, and that I see, in passages of proof, time qualifies the spark and fire of it. There lives within the very flame of love a kind of wick or snuff that will bait it, and nothing is at a like goodness still, for goodness, growing to a pleurisy, dies in its own too much. That we would do, we should do when we would, for this would changes, and hath abatements and delays as many as there are tongues, our hands, our accidents, and then this should is like a spendthrift's sigh, that hurts by easing. But to the quick of the ulcer, Hamlet comes back. What would you undertake to show yourself indeed your father's son, more than in words?
To cut his throat, I, the church?
No place indeed should murder sanctuarize, revenge should have no bounds. But, good Laertes, will you do this? Keep close within your chamber. Hamlet returned shall know you are come home. Will put on those shall praise your excellence, and set a double varnish on the fame the Frenchman gave you, bring you in fine together, and wager on your heads. He, being remiss, most generous, and free from all contriving, will not pursue the foils, so that with ease, or with a little shuffling, you may choose a sword unbaited, and, in a passive practice, requite him for your father.
I'll do it, and for that purpose I'll anoint my sword. I brought an auction of a mountebank. Some mortal that, but a dipping knife in it, where it draws blood, no catechism so rare. Collects it from all its simples, but have virtue. Under the moon can save the things from death, but that is but scratches twists. I'll touch my point, with the conjunction that if I gale him slightly, it may be death.
Let's further think of this. Weigh what convenience both of time and means may fit us to our shape. If this should fail, and that our drift look through our bad performance, 'twere better not essayed. Therefore this project should have a back or second that might hold, if this did blast in proof. Soft, let me see. We'll make a solemn wager on your cunnings. I have it. When in your motion you are hot and dry, as make your bouts more violent to that end, and that he calls for drink, I'll have prepared him a chalice for the nonce, whereon but sipping, if he by chance escape your venomed stuck, our purpose may hold there. But stay, what noise?
One woe doth tread upon another's heel, so fast they follow. Your sister's drowned, Laertes.
Drowned! Oh, where?
There is a willow grows askant the brook, that shows his hoar leaves in the glassy stream. Therewith fantastic garlands did she make, of crow flowers, nettles, daisies, and long purples, that liberal shepherds give a grosser name. But our cold maids do dead men's finger call them. There on the pendant bows her coronet weeds, clambering to hang, an envious sliver broke, when down her weedy trophies and herself fell into the weeping brook. Her clothes spread wide, and mermaid-like, awhile they bore her up, which time she chanted snatches of old lauds, as one incapable of her own distress, or like a creature native and endued unto that element. But long it could not be till that her garments, heavy with their drink, pulled the poor wretch from her melodious lay to muddy death.
Alas! Then she's drowned?
Drowned, drowned.
Too much of water hast thou, poor Ophelia, and therefore I forbid my tears. But yet it is our trick, nature her custom holds. Let shame say it will be, since these are gone. That woman will be out. Adieu, my lord. I have a speech of fire fain would blaze, but this folly drown it.
Let's follow, Gertrude. How much I had to do to calm his rage. Now fear I this will give it start again, therefore let's follow.